Wood TV8, Mercantile Bank of Michigan, and Jacobs Financial are proud to support the class of 2020.
Opportunity. Honestly, if there's one thing I will remember about the school, it's our very own Pastor Greer saying that word, opportunity. The way he says it, combined with the frequency he says it, makes it hard to forget. Besides getting stuck in my head, this word and this message from our school has changed me, changed all of us, in a way I would like to explore a little bit today. Western Michigan Christian is frankly a whole bunch of hard work. This school has the best SAT scores around for a reason. We push our students, and we push each other to be the best that we can be. My favorite memory of this was being excited to take an SAT practice session on Khan Academy every Saturday morning to send my scores as quickly as possible to my friend Nate. The competition was harsh, but I remember when I first beat Nate, I couldn't wipe the smirk off my face for the entire weekend. Now that I reflect on this memory, I can begin to see what others might say about this. Excited to take a 3-hour practice test after waking up early on the weekend? Are you mad? Well, while I may be a little crazy, especially when it comes to testing, I think this joy doesn't ultimately come from myself at all. It comes from God. It comes from opportunity, and I learned to finally see that opportunity here at WMC. At WMC, we work hard, but we don't grit our teeth. We don't bite our tongues. We smile. We meet challenges with joy. This senior class has learned what it means to be given the opportunity to work hard, and we have grasped that reality and grafted it to the core of who we are. I used to wonder how success was made. How can someone push themselves day after day with no end in sight? This senior class knows. We have been learning it throughout our lives, from our parents, from our churches, and from our friends. The place we finally placed our finger on the exact answer, the place where we figured out the problem and raised our hand while trying not to blurt it out, that place is Western Michigan Christian. And it all began, middled, and ended with Pastor Greer's opportunity in the faith-filled education we had at WMC. Opportunity. Once a challenge is an opportunity, it stops seeming so bad. When Evan, Zach, and I went out to collect cans for Project Grace, it wasn't a hassle. It wasn't cold, well, maybe a little bit, and it wasn't a bore. It was an opportunity, and that made it fun. The opportunity is what made one house's 2 garbage bags of cans a mother load instead of a heavy haul. And now we have had the opportunity to take our opportunity mentality into the real world, and we are changing things. There is a virus threatening our very lives, but we WMC students don't see this as a problem, as a fright, as a plague which ruined our plans for prom and graduation and senior day and all the other events that I rarely paid attention to. No, we see this as an opportunity to show God's love for the world in a new way, and we have taken this opportunity. Our students, especially our senior class of 2020, have worked to distribute food to the needy, have covered for the elderly, have helped each other study even when we can't see each other face to face, and so much more. So as we leave into the big world, I know that we face a lot of questions, a lot of challenges, like how do you do taxes and why isn't that required in the curriculum? Like moving away to college, like the prospects of having to actually get a job, like going into the military and putting ourselves at risk. We are taking up the reins and walking boldly into the world ahead of us. But for us, the WMC class of 2020, we don't see this as hard work, as a challenge, as a bore, a risk, or even as guaranteed. We see this as a gift, a blessing from God. We see this challenge and smile because we just got another opportunity.